Hello guys and welcome back to Field of Glory Empires. We are at peace. Well, I guess we were. We're not anymore. We are at war with Persia. We were also at war with Medea, but I got rid of that. But Persia's under siege by Maria, so hopefully I just don't have to deal with that. I'm keeping an army nearby just in case, but again, hopefully I don't have to deal with that. We liberated Tigris from the Antigonids just because we bought it. There's a new population there. Yeah, we bought it. I moved some stuff around, I think, before ending last episode. I forget. And this looks pretty even for now. They did have increased farmer labor. That will wear out. That'll be nice. Give some loyalty back, which means loyalty is actually doing pretty well here at the moment. There's a lot of building slots available. I think I'm going to go for some wood cutting. I usually don't take wood cutting, and I think I will. It's because the bonuses it gives are actually pretty small, and usually the wood can be imported, exported pretty easily. This is now going to be in a greater province shortly, so I don't want to split this up like this. Yeah, split it up a little bit, put a little bit more pops into food. And what is this? Struggle Salvers blemish took a toll. Many deaths reported in the population of Coptos. Oh, yeah, I released blemish and they've been raiding me. And it was raided. Defenders got crushed. Pillaging followed. Dude, I might just conquer them. I released them, but they're just attacking me now. They're just attacking me constantly. Well, I could certainly do that. It would be fairly simple, I would say. If they go and attack the one place that I don't, then that could be a problem. One big problem is just that... Man, this is so annoying. This is so annoying. I guess I'll go to war with them and just clean them up. You guys head up here because we're just gonna go attack them. If they take something of mine, whatever. Well, actually, we have walls. We have at least a palisade, I think. Do we? Oh, no, we don't here. So you might want to go to Coptos and protect that then. Because that's the one place that they realistically could try to snipe from me. Yeah. So we'll just deal with them the aggressive way. I released them because I couldn't feasibly absorb them diplomatically. It was too expensive. Now I guess I'll take them over. I didn't want to, but I forgot they're a tribe, so they immediately started raiding me. They're causing me problems now. And... what the hell? Defenders got crushed. Oh, yes, of course. How does that make the place look now? A little less loyal now that it's raided. A lot of debuffs, like to the infrastructure, for example. Let's get that fixed up. Just the bare minimum required. Yeah, that looks good. And a new general's available to serve me. We got a progress token as well. I assume my armies have generals. Eventually, we would run out of the ability to have more armies with generals, and that could be a problem. For now, we're well within that limit to not have to worry. These two armies should be enough to deal with this situation. There's a new population here, and regional roads were made. Okay. Palisade has been finished next to that. Just in time, too. There are 4 slots available, but I can easily throw an anchorage here on the coast. Anchorages are always very valuable. Speaking of an anchorage, one was just finished up north in Milanes. We could build a public works there. I would love a public works there. Sure, why not? And then we have a pleasure house and a new population way to the north. And I'm thinking a flax field would be good. We have all this room. I don't really feel the commercial port. It would be not terrible, but I don't really feel it. Especially with so little resources here anyway. It's fine. Don't worry about it. There's a new population east of there. Doesn't change a whole lot. I could put... Ooh, yeah, okay, one guy in infrastructure is not so bad. South of that, regional roads, and it shows on the map. That's my favorite, is when it shows on the map. And what do we want here with 3 slots available? We do have cattle here, so we can go for food and health. Yeah, That sounds good to me. Let's go for that. So now we got a nice road just connecting, going down here. We need more roads, infrastructure, new population. Nothing to really change there. New population opens up a new building potential. If I build a clay pit here, we'll get stone, and that would make something else produce more. Probably something involving cutting? Stone cutting, maybe? I don't really need the infrastructure, but this is about to be a wider region soon, so it could still come in handy. And what did we just build here? A ranch. We built a ranch. We have 2 building slots available. The charcoal pile wouldn't be terrible. The herbalist would be better for growth. Growth is doing fine enough as it is. One of those would probably be the best. Probably. I'll go with the herbalist. Yeah, let's go with the herbalist. Next to that, this has been added to our nation, yeah, from the Antigonids because we bought it. To be specific, it's because we bought it. This place needs loyalty, but only temporarily because of all these debuffs. Maybe even after that as well, honestly. I'm not sure what to go for first then. There's a lot of building slots here. Oh my dear God. A large part of this is probably all this unconverted population, yeah. Let's go ahead and go for the cult site. We need to definitely have that improving as soon as possible, because this could be problematic. I have another stack right here that could head into this region. Not sure if I care for that. Yeah, no, with the walls we should be fine. I'm just wondering who would be a good guard for this. Maybe you. You go over there. And then you head this way to kind of fill in that defensive slot. Man, if you have to go like that, you might as well just go here. It's still just 2 turns anyway. You see he's going out of his way to follow the regional roads. I bet if the whole route had regional roads, maybe he could get there in like 1 turn. That would be pretty awesome. A clay pit was finished in Uruk. And we can now build something else. We have 4 slots available still. I think we're set up pretty well here. I think I'll add this crafter district. It's slotless. Let's get that built. A hemp field was built to the northeast. We have only 1 building slot here. The major harbor doesn't take a slot. Adds money and manpower. Do I need that? Not really. Sacred estate adds culture. Do I need that? Well, I guess I always need that. Loyalty. Like, I don't really need this stuff, but it wouldn't be terrible. Neither of them would be quite terrible. I think I will take the sacred estate. That's more useful in the short term. And then from there, we have a new population in Susiana. 1 slot available to spend. I guess we could use some culture here as well, potentially. A monument is slotless. This also adds decadence, but this would help with loyalty in this unconverted location. Sounds good to me. Artemia has a new population, opens up 1 slot. The crafter district doesn't take up any slots. The basilica would cost a lot of money and some infrastructure. And it would add culture and some loyalty. We don't really need that. Oh, wait, there's a land expansion. Wait, that's even better. Let's take that. The cult site has been built just next to that. That's definitely needed here. Oh, yeah. I can add the irrigation system for some more food. That's slotless. We have 3 slots. I'll take the slotless irrigation system, sure. We got a new population down in Ada. And only 1 slot available. Ooh, a dry dock. Except we don't need a navy here. So I guess I'll take the solid walls because it's slotless. It's a capital. Gymnasium built next to that. Can't do anything there. We got a new population south of that. This looks fine by me. I think a courthouse would be good. Decadence reduction. Decadence, it's not terrible here, but it could be better. It could be better. And 1 infrastructure at the cost of some culture. Less revolt risk. Yeah, I think this is good. This is good. We have nothing we can build in the capital, but nearby the capital, we completed a unique structure, this great sanctuary. We got another pot, so we have many building slots and negative decadence. It's so funny how this location has built up. I think next year I'll go for the builder hall. Less manpower, but gives infrastructure plus some bonuses. Because right now I have 12 dudes on infrastructure just to kind of sort of maintain it. So that's definitely, I think, something good to go for. And west of that, we've built a preserved food store. Ooh, regional roads. We only have 3 slots. I mean, only, right? Yeah, give me the regional roads. And then I skipped over Chaldea. We got a preserved food store finished plus 1 population. So we have 3 building slots available here. And what do we want to build? We have a lot of food. We have a lot of dudes on food. We could also go for a builder's hall here, or we could go for something else. Given the Hellenic nature of this region, I'm going to go for the cult site. So hopefully we can convert some of these and make them more productive. And that's it in terms of that. So my sale has gone through, so I have no other sales going through. Wow, there's a lot of rebellions that have happened over here. Indian rebels with Maria. There's a lot of rebels. I'd be tempted to go try to take some of this over. Because if I did, I mean, look at Gerosia here. This doesn't touch their actual capital. It gets pretty close, but it gives me more reason to want to buy the coast from them. I might as well cannibalize my allies, right? If I wish to grow. At some point, we could benefit by actually going to war with someone that just has a lot of legacy points in general, and then using demand humiliation on them. If I did want to go for that, I would have to sail there. And right now, I'm kind of just playing defensive duty, given the fact that I'm at war with Persia. So maybe we ignore that for now. We're going to have to eat up Blemies real quick anyway, which is going to make me want Nubia inferior. Basically, all the stuff that Ethiopia has. I don't think I want to try to buy anything right now. We're just going to build stuff up, methinks. We're now at war with Blemies. And, oh, Ethiopia got dragged in. Full alliance. Slave markets, we ignore that. Maria supports our decision. Great. Go attack. That should be simple. Looks like the Antigonids made peace. If they took anything, I think it was over here. And then, like, this specifically, this part of the Delta. Which means another war with Egypt to claim objectives would be quite valuable, considering we have 4 fucking objectives there. That would keep our government age way the hell down. So maybe I want to reorient for a war with Egypt before much else. And then maybe buy out what the Antigonids have around here. I'm not sure. What the hell? A training ground here has been destroyed by Blemies. Their raiding destroyed a training ground. Not an important building, but yeah, another reason this got raided. Another reason we need to kill Blemies at this point. I can't just let them be independent and let it sort itself out, because their raiding is going crazy. And now things are in unrest, probably because of them as well. God damn it, I let them go, they still like me, and then they immediately start trying to kill me. Because tribes just behave like this automatically. That's annoying. I don't think that's very realistic that they would do that. After I just gave them their freedom and they liked me anyway. But, whatever. Let's go ahead and build these city walls up from the palisade. Because this is still going to be on a front. As for this, we don't have any preserved food stores on the actual front. Yeah, no. We did build a salt house here, though. What do we have for food? This is all one big region with 86 positive food. The unrest shouldn't be bad because, well, I mean, it's bad for production. But other than that, it's not terrible. Because I would like to move some dudes over there. Kinda gonna leave these 2 over to the east for right now. But we got these 2 here. There's a 3rd. I guess I have 5 armies, yeah? Yeah, seems like it. Unless there's one that I just don't know where it is. But I need to get over in this direction again. Because theoretically, yeah, I'd want to go after Egypt. And I don't know if I'd want to conquer all of this. But I have 4 objectives here, dude. That's hard to not go for. So one of them will head right to here. There you go. That's on the border. I could use this as well, but it'd be like guarding the border. And then by the end of it, these 2 would be lined up here as well. And that would kind of work out. They might attack places that aren't fully defended. Like this doesn't have a palisade. It doesn't because we took it from them. This doesn't. And that doesn't. But this one would be like, not really worth it. Mainly this one. So one army could just kind of go this way. One could go that way. One could go that way. And that would be enough to get started. I don't know if any of these objectives will expire in that time, but, you know, just thinking ahead. Down south, we've built a monument in Ankober, and it only has one slot. I will add... Wow. We can import the gold here. That's some money. I don't need money. So we'll build city walls. We have a new population out on this island. I think that's fine enough. New population nearby the capital. One slot available now. A gold mine. Oh my gosh, that gives even more money than a bank. And it could give more money if we had access to silver and copper down here, but we don't. Not down here anyway. Wow, I really want to build that. It consumes some infrastructure. I think we'll build this. I've just like never really seen it. Dreadful conditions, loyalty penalty, revolt risk. Yeah, I'm building it anyway. No way I'm not. That's 5, so we got 2 extras here. Put those on infrastructure, they're going to be needed. Builder's Hall has been finished just next to that. That's some infrastructure, alright. And we have 3 building slots available here. What do I want for it? The Noble Gardens gives a lot of culture. Bonus from gold and marble we have access to here. Don't know where we're getting the gold from. But that's cool, I suppose. I'm not really sure what's worth it here, actually. None of these are particularly good for this zone. I guess I'll go with the warehouse. Get more infrastructure? Sure, yeah. And that would allow me to move some dudes off of infrastructure here. To where? I'm not sure. I guess I'll put 1 onto food. Let's move 2 onto culture, and then the infrastructure gain will sort the rest of this out in due time. Pretty quickly. New population here has gone into foods, fine by me. New population here, nothing to change. We finished a furnace, that's good. Heading back up towards the Sinai. We have a public works that has been built, that's nice. Some movement speed. And some infrastructure, pretty nice. We can put a coastal market here. Bonus to food from fish. Money, some infrastructure reduction. I mean, it seems good. It's either that or a cult site. We could really use both here. I'll take that. I'll take the coastal market. Next to that, we also have another public works, and the layout is different here. We need different things. Let's go for some food. We have a salt, local trade good. I don't have a salt mine, so I'm guessing those are provincial. I'm guessing. Well, that's gonna build. Flax field's been built northeast. We have 2 slots available. I can upgrade the pleasure house to a pleasure mansion. 0 slot usage for that. Big loyalty bonus. We could use loyalty here. We could lose less money, but we don't have that. Gain decadence. I think this is fine. Give me that loyalty. Nearby, we built a physician's house. Looks good to me. Look, a bank that can import gold and then get a lot of commerce taxation. Although, again, I don't need money. 2 building slots, though. That's nice. We have hardly any culture buildings here at all, so a worship place would be pretty good, given what I'm looking at. A lot of things here would be kind of nice, honestly, but let's go with the worship place. Loyalty bonus looks good to me. New population nearby. Something needs to move to infrastructure, because it's a negative. Nearby, a new population again. Nothing I'd really move there. Okay, new population to the east of that. Nothing I'd really move there. Probably not. I'd be tempted to do maybe this. But even then, hardly. I'll do it though. Land expansion done nearby there on the border where we have enemies literally right there. I could go slotless and get a crafter district. I don't see much else worth building. Well, not worth prioritizing. The granary food would be so nice though. We do have 2 slots. Yeah, I think I will take that granary. That's just actually too good to say no to for that location, considering it's by itself. New population here and a wheel maker. So we have 2 slots here now. Ooh, a lot of things could be useful here. Produces weapons. That would benefit nearby structures. We don't make weapons in many places. This is a capital. It's a fitting location. I think I'll build some weapons here. It does need to import iron, and it can do that. It has access to coal, a lot of equipment. We have a barracks, among other things here. Mercenary Recruitment Center. It's not a bad place for building units, and it's a lot closer to the border than down here. So definitely a good place to build up for such a purpose. So I approve of that weapons manufacturer for sure. Down south, do we have anything? A new population from healthcare, I believe. Was that healthcare? It's usually healthcare. Yeah, sometimes it's loyalty, but it's usually healthcare. We only have one slot, so building a school seems pretty obvious, right? We could benefit from wax. We don't have any close enough, I guess. I wish it made it clearer in this. Like, hey, you're missing this, and this is only provincial. Or you're missing this, and this can be imported via trade. It doesn't really say that. This game doesn't say a lot of things, but we would reduce decadence even further. Not that we necessarily need to here, but let's go for it. We might have another one in negative decadence at this rate. Anything else? Nope, there's nothing else. All right. Well then, I don't think there's any need to move. We can just end turn and chill out. Just build up some more money, I suppose, because there's hardly any reason to spend it. I mean, there's some reason. But I kind of want to wait to see how some of this goes. The Antigonids lost their golden age. We're getting more ahead of Rome. Antigonids proposing a trade deal. What do you want? What do you want? You want to give me money for 2 regions. That's not happening. No way, Jose. Definitely not happening. Nope. Did we just arrive here without fighting a battle? That's exactly what happened, because they all went in the city. Siege might last a long time. Well, fair enough. I don't know where we're getting our food from. That's still never been explained to me anywhere, but hey. And we're going to be on the border with Egypt, who's currently at war with Ethiopia still, and the Ptolemaic usurper. I might start, like, multiple wars. I might have multiple wars. That would be funny. Loyalty is fixed up over here, so I could head this way. The main path is a land route following a series of roads and tracks. 4 turns to get all the way down here, though. That's special. I don't know how long this siege will take, so we might end up waging multiple wars at once. We might. For that, I'll need to actually go this way. Can I just go through Egypt? Is that a thing? I guess it's part of the... Oh yeah, because we have a truce for 3 turns. I guess it's part of the truce is just being able to go through their land. Okay, well, sure. Well, in that case, I'll head down there, and the travel time will be the time we need to set up the war with them. With that deal, I can't really try anything with the Antigonids right now, but that's okay, because building up more money isn't exactly a bad thing. City walls have been completed in Smargdas. Smargdas, what a funny name. I could go for a physician house. That would help growth via health. Ooh, or a garum shop would work out pretty well here for food and money. I want the garum shop. I'm going to get that. Yes, sir. New population in the Sinai doesn't change very much, so okay. Nothing changing really in the capital. Treasury in Saba is being filled with bag of coins, precious items, and sculptures worth 2,500. What? I think it's referring to this royal treasure right here. It's been upgraded. It's become a grand royal treasure instead of a royal treasure, which has changed its stats a little bit. 4 garrisons, 8 culture, 14 money, 1 decadence, 21 money, 19 culture. It needs gold, missing, so money debuff. Decadence increased, garrisons less, but better. So, okay, the money drain is maintenance. It's not actually to make it... Okay, so money gets put in there piecemeal. Gotcha. And the money drain is an upkeep. Well, that's fair enough, because I have more money than I know what to do with. So, yeah, get upgrading. These royal treasuries. Use the money on that. That sounds fine to me. We got a warehouse built nearby. This can already be upgraded. Slotless to the Builders Guild. Infrastructure for the cost of money and manpower needs tools can be imported. Sounds good to me. And a bonus. I feel like I could just take more and more individuals off of infrastructure as this goes on. I'll put 2 more into food. That should be fine right now. This is not a location that is really needing infrastructure, but hey, gold mine, it's better than nothing. Northwest of that, we've built a large quarry. We have 2 slots available. Barely any culture buildings at all, so a monument might be nice here. A tar workshop producing tar would be useful and would generate money in nearby regions. I wouldn't get equipment because I lack naphtha. That's a pretty good thing to build. I have 2 slots. Yeah, let's go ahead and build that. Got a stone cutter next to that, a gymnasium next to that, only 1 slot available. Definitely going for that food store. Definitely. I'll move 1 pot from food down to infrastructure. Got a preceptor house next to that, only 1 slot available. Not a capital to anything. A charcoal pile wouldn't be terrible. Also, maybe not the best. A gymnasium might be more useful. A gymnasium might definitely be more useful. Let's build a gymnasium there. Northwest of that, we've built a salt house. I have 2 slots available. Pretty easy and simple to go ahead and build a wall here. Yeah. Or I could go for the herbalist. I think I'll take the city walls. Palisade's not that great. Put a guy on infrastructure from food. We built a cult site just next to that. I would like... Ooh, okay. A brickwork would be nice. That's something. I'll take a brickwork. As part of Nabatine proper. Heck yeah, that sounds good to me. I kind of need another guy on infrastructure there, and also, well, this will solve the infrastructure problem here very easily, actually. Worship place has been built just next to there, only 1 building slot available. I could make a lot of money producing cotton here. We have everything else that we need here, or producing cloth, I suppose. I could also do the pleasure house. 2 infrastructure costs, let's get that. Let's build that. That sounds pretty nice. We built an herbalist to the east. City wall sounds nice. It's slotless. We don't have any slaves here at all. That's funny. I don't think we really need any. At least we don't need to set up a slave market. Wealthy citizen donated infrastructure. Nice. And a cult site was finished just next to here. 3 slots are available. There's a lot of things I could build. The farm definitely seems like a good thing to build. It'll cost a little bit of infrastructure, but I think that's fine. Let's build the farm, and let's move 2 dudes down to infrastructure. Next to that, we got a pop and chowder scene. Gives me another slot. I'll just build the city walls, probably. There's nothing else of utmost importance. It's slotless, so... Got a crafter district next to that. This is a provincial capital, and I can build a royal treasure, but it's so close to a border that I don't really want a royal treasury there. That's not really what I would like. I wouldn't mind a stables, considering it's a provincial capital, and it could do with some military buildings. Like, sure, why not? It's not the most important thing, but I don't usually build stuff like this. So let's go ahead and just say, fuck it, yeah. Build that. Why not? There's nothing else we can build, and I am out of time for this episode, so I'm going to call this one here. So for now, thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.